When you're climbing a mountain, you only know how high it is when you look back down to see how far you've travelled. Tiger Woods used to bound up the biggest peaks in golf, but the Masters in April was different.
Welcome this Sunday. I'm Frederica Whitfield. We are following breaking news after a nearly 11-year drought. Tiger Woods is once again a major champion.
It was his first Masters title in 14 years, his first major triumph in some 11 years, capping a remarkable comeback from both physical ailment and personal anguish. When you were down and you were struggling and you looked in the mirror, who did you see?
Well, I couldn't move. I couldn't even get to the mirror. So there were times when I couldn't get to a mirror. I couldn't stand up.
But when you did?
Well, when I did, I saw a guy that couldn't move very well, hunched over and needed help to get around the house, to go to the bathroom, and just anything. And that was a long period of time. So very thankful that those dark days are behind me.
It must have been so cool for Sam and Charlie to see their dad win the Masters in April. I wonder how often you guys talk about it at home, and what do they say?
Now, hardly at all.
Really?
No.
It's already forgotten about?
It is. Kids, I mean, at that age, come on, there are so many things going on, and life moves fast, okay? And at that age, it's school, friends, other sports that they play. That's just the way it is with kids, and as it should be.
Tiger's family may have already forgotten about one of the greatest days in golf, but the fans have not. And some of his biggest supporters are also some of his biggest rivals.
If they ever say there was a decline in the sport, he's elevated back where we're in the right place.
But the high didn't last long. Having undergone so many major back operations, Tiger went under the knife again in August. This time, it was knee surgery for the 5th time in his career. However, just 2 months later, he was back in action, winning his first title in Japan.
Him coming back from where he's came back from and the surgeries he's had to deal with, a lot of people wrote him off. And you're talking about writing off the greatest golfer we've ever seen. I never did, and it doesn't surprise me that he won the Masters, and I played with him in Japan. His game is on form.
82 tournament wins ties the record with the great Sam Snead on the PGA Tour, a man he played with when he was just 6 years old. As he reflected on the comeback with me recently, I got the sense that winning to him has almost become routine again.
I played well in the playoffs, and then boom, I win the Tour Championship. Well, you would think that was the ultimate win until I happened to win in April. Things have just kept rolling. This summer I struggled a little bit, and that when my knee was kind of getting worse, and I played on it, and figured I could manage it throughout the year, but it deteriorated. So I struggled quite a bit, and had it fixed, and now came back and won.
The rehab has been successful. The comeback is complete. But for Tiger Woods, there will always be another mountain to climb. For his biggest supporters and his friends and rivals on tour, 2020 can't come soon enough.